Hello and welcome to the channel where I taste and rank different types of alcoholic beverages. Today I'll be doing wine tasting. Specifically, I'll be trying 6 different types of sake. This tasting ranking is strictly my opinion, so there's no right or wrong answers. Just where I rank these guys based off the taste. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Currently, I try to do 2 videos a week on Tuesdays and Fridays, but we'll love to do more. And you can support the channel by hitting subscribe. Alright, with that said, let's get started. Alright, so these are the 6 sakes I'll be trying today. So all the sakes I chose, again, all of them are from Japan. There are sake that are made outside Japan, but these are going to be all from Japan. And these are all under, I believe, $5 actually. All of these are under $5. So these are very inexpensive sake brands. Yeah, so let's get started. Alright. So forgive me for some pronunciation on these sake, as I'm not Japanese. But this one is the Gekkeikan Sake. Gekkeikan Sake. This was actually the least expensive one. I believe this was like $2.99 for this big bottle. And typically for a lot of inexpensive sake, a lot of these should be drinking cold. I would say a majority of the ones you find will be drinking cold. You can drink anything hot if you want to, but overall, from my experience, the cheaper ones you want to drink hot. If you're going to drink anything hot or warm, you want to drink those hot. The very expensive ones are typically meant to be drinking cold. But yeah, let's get started. So what is sake? Sake is considered a wine for the industry. It is considered a rice wine, so it is categorized as a wine. So for this first one, it is 15% alcohol, 15.6% alcohol. All right. Color on that, very clear, like it's supposed to be. So typically, a good quality sake is usually polished. The rice is polished, cleaned, and then brewed almost like a beer. It's actually process-wise more similar to the beer when making it rather than actual wine. But again, it is considered more of a wine, or industry-wise wine rather than beer. So nose-wise, has a little bit of fruitiness to it. Not bad, a little funky. Taste wise, a lot of sake. Not a lot of people do enjoy it. A lot of people says that it tastes like a vodka. It's very bitter. It's not enjoyable, and technically it kind of is. It's almost like it's distilled. These guys are almost just distilled, so it's almost similar to like vodka. But there are flavor to it. Typically, a lot of flavors you get from sake tends to be on the fruitier side. Sometimes clean, easy drinking, melon, citrusy. So it all depends on what you're getting. This one in particular, it's very easy drinking, very smooth. Very creamy as well. Out of all the sakes, it's probably one of the better ones that I've had, especially being the least expensive one. Some sake tends to have like a little bitter taste, but this was actually really good. I do enjoy it. It has a little sweetness to it, almost like a vanilla candy, chocolatey notes, almost like white chocolate. It's actually pretty good. Surprisingly, I'm surprised because I didn't think I was gonna like the least expensive one, but this one was really solid. I'd give it a B. I probably would have gone A if it was a little bit smoother, if there was a little bit more complexity. This one I do have to give it. It's very one-dimensional. Nose-wise, taste-wise, was exactly the same. It smells a little bit almost like a vodka though, so a little bit turn off. But overall, it tastes pretty smooth. Tastes pretty easy drinking, so give it a B. All right, next one. I'll do the Hakutsuru draft sake. Right there. This one is 14% alcohol. Let's see. Interesting top. It's a pop-off top, so it makes it a little cool. And I do enjoy the look of the bottle. Looks really nice as well. Aroma's a little bit sweeter. A little fruitiness to it. Almost like a melons. Taste wise, it's a slightly little bit bitter. But honestly, there's not a lot going on. I'm a little disappointed. It tastes almost like water, like a little bit like a seltzer water, like a non. It's a seltzer water that has no carbonation to it. It has a little bit of bitterness. Just tastes a little of that, bitterness from the seltzers, I would say. But it tastes almost like that, just plain water. It's not bad, but I feel like it could have a little bit more to it compared to the first one, because this one I believe is $4. The first one makes this one taste much better. Again, it's not bad, it's drinkable, but I just feel like it's lacking in flavor. There's no flavor to it at all, which is a little bit disappointing. Especially because it's in a cool bottle that I like. But I'm gonna give this one a C. Some of these other bottles actually in even more unique bottles, or containers when I get to them. All right, next one. This guy was the most expensive one at being right at $5, $4.99. This is the Sho Chiku by Premium Ginjo Sake. Little pedal. Let's see. It's a delicate, silky smooth, dry with fruity aromas. 15% alcohol. So far the first two weren't dry, and typically sake can be dry as well. But I didn't get any dryness so far, so maybe this one might be a little dry. Like I said, compared to all the ones, this is the most expensive ones of the bunch that I have today. Clear color, typical. Whoa. Nose-wise, so far it's the best one. When it said fruity, it definitely is fruity. And then it wasn't just like a plain melon. This one actually smells more like a citrus, almost like a guava or a yuzu. So it's very interesting on the smell. Smells actually really good. I like the smell a lot on this one. Whoa. Taste-wise, it almost tastes very floral. Just like the picture. It almost tastes like like roses, like rose petals or something. I don't know, it's weird. Has like a slight citrusy taste to it as well, but it's not citrus at all. This is actually really good. It's very delicious, very smooth. Honestly, in the back, what it said, it was like silky. Was it delicate, silky smooth, and dry with fruity aromas? It has a little bit of dryness. Everything in the back, what I read, is almost spot on. This is actually very delicious. This one I'm gonna give it an A. I felt like if it had a little bit more fruitiness to it, and if it was with the smoothness, like a little more complexity, I would give it an S. But this was actually really good. It was actually spot on what it said on the label. Man, that was good. I liked it. All right. So the next two are gonna be the weird ones. So this one is called, was it Joji? I have no idea if it's a J or a Joto. It's a T. I'll show you what it looks like right there. Can't tell if that was a T or not. There's Joto 1 cup sake, and this actually is again a cup sake in a cup. So this one you literally pop off. I'm not going to use a glass for this, so I'm just going to drink it straight out of the cup. And as a container, it's like you're opening, like a cup of noodle top. And there it is. Aroma-wise, I'm not smelling anything at all. No aroma at all, which is quite interesting. I expected more from this, but honestly, being that it's in a cup, my hopes wasn't up at all. Has no aroma, has no taste. It is literally like water. Very, very light in flavor and all around. 15 it doesn't even have an alcohol percentage. It's 14.5 to 15.5% alcohol, which is pretty funny. Taste wise, it's very clean. Not much going on with it. Very water like. Honestly, I could drink this like a cup of water. Honestly, that's how easy it is. There's nothing going much to it. It has does have some flavor as you more drink onto it. Almost like a very light melon flavor. Very clean, easy drinking, but it's just so light. It wasn't bad though. I definitely feel like I could drink this a lot, but overall, flavor wise, it's not amazing. Again, there's just nothing there. I wish there was more to it. But like I said, this one, I feel like it's like a cup of water. I could just drink this and continue drinking it. It's nothing. It's so easy drinking. That's how easy drinking it is. There's nothing to it. So, but again, it's not bad. In that sense, I could probably give it a B, but I wish it had more flavor. Other than being the fact that it was just easy to drink, I'm just giving it a C because it's mediocre, but it's not bad. So, all right. This next one is even more fun than that one. If you thought that one was weird, this one is even weirder. This one's called Lucky Dog Sake. This guy, here's what it looks like. It's a juice box because of the straw. So true to what it is, it's a straw. So I'll try to pop this out. Oh geez, a little difficult to get the straw out. All right. Oh, and even extend straw. Interesting. All right, there's my juice box, my sake juice box. Let's see, 13.2% alcohol. Can't really smell this, so I'm just gonna taste it. Very similar to the 1 cup sake. It's not bad. It's very easy to drink. This tastes exactly just like drinking water, very plain. Not much flavor going on, but it does the job of being inexpensive. Again, both the 1 cup and this one were again $3 or below. But yeah, they're just easy drinking. It wasn't bad at all. But again, overall, we gave it a C. It just wasn't much flavor on it. But these guys are just so easy drinking that I could drink these two things no problem and be fine. So they're interesting packages. I would give it that. Again, that's only what caught my attention on this is the package. And also they're being inexpensive. But they're both easy drinking. So, all right, next one. Last one. This is another, the Sho Chiku Bai. This is a Nigori unfiltered sake. Silky mild is what it says. So this guy is 15% alcohol, and like I said, it's unfiltered. So this one is a little bit more unique. This is $4 a bottle. This one you do have to shake it up, and the reason why you shake it up is because again it is unfiltered. So basically, when they're making this process, they don't filter it, so it just becomes a little hazy. And, if you look at that, it got a little cloudy. Yeah, so you have to give it a good shake. Before you pour. And as you can see, it is not clear like the others. It's very, very milky. Almost like soy milk, or rice milk, if anything. So again, there's a color. Nose-wise, not really getting a lot on the nose. Taste wise, wow, super sweet, so much sweeter than anything. Very creamy and silky too. Probably to do that because it's not filtered. This almost tastes like it was like a rice milk. Like it's very similar to almost like a rice milk. Exactly what this is. It's unfiltered, so it's almost like a rice milk. Tons of flavor. So much more flavor into it. So much sweeter. It's almost like, again, drinking like a soy milk. If you had the soy milk, but it's very similar, but not as sweet as soy milk, but it's very similar to that, like a lighter version. It's actually very delicious. This is actually really good. I'm quite impressed with the unfiltered. I think if you're drinking sake and you're not a fan of sake, you might like the unfiltered styles. It's slightly more sweeter. It's easier to drink. I don't know. Overall, it's silky smooth. It was quite delicious. That's why I'm gonna give it an S. In its own way, it was very delicious. You know, both brands are the same. The Show Chiku Bai. You know, both these are both Show Chiku Bai. Both different styles, but this is a really good quality brand, honestly. But yeah. All right, guys. So this is my list. What do you guys think? Have you guys had these guys before? What do you guys rank these guys? Is there anything you guys would like me to try? Leave a comment. Let me know. And again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It goes a long way to helping support the channel. Thank you for watching, and cheers.